on 9 on your side.
We are following several breaking stories tonight. First, a semi-truck driver dies in Adams County after a crash sends him off the road and into the Ohio River. This is brand new video from the scene in Manchester on U.S. Route 52. Investigators say another driver passed a car that was pulled over on the side of the road and hit the oncoming truck. The semi crossed the road, hit another car, and then drove into the water. The driver, 59-year-old Brent Markwell, was trapped for about an hour and died. 4 other people are recovering from minor injuries.
Also breaking, police are investigating a deadly shooting at a home in Harrison. Take a look here. Officers and the coroner responded to the scene there on Winding Way late tonight. Police tell us the shooting appears to be accidental. Be sure to look for updates on Good Morning Tri-State beginning at 4:30. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Craig McKee.
And I'm Tanya O'Rourke. New at 11, family treasure stolen at gunpoint.
They should have never done this, and I hope they learn their lesson.
Now, a Middletown grandmother whose home was robbed is only talking to 9 on your side.
The suspects are a group of teenagers, and they are under arrest, and they could be charged as adults.
That's right. The grandmother you just heard from there spoke with 9 on your side's Kristen Swilley about just what happened and what was lost.
Liz Hess was at home when a group of teens barged through her front door with a gun, but her grandson was, and when she got home and realized what was taken, they were both distraught.
I won't find my jewelry again.
Memories.
I'm very upset about that.
That's all Liz Hess has left of several rings with special meaning.
It's my husband's wedding ring, my mother's wedding ring, my wedding ring, a family ring. They weren't priceless, but they were priceless in my heart.
Now they're gone. July 16th, around 2 p.m., her 17-year-old grandson, Dylan, was at their Titus Avenue home with friends.
They barged in. 3 children barged in. One stayed outside, being a lookout.
4 teens, a 17-year-old, 2 16-year-olds, and a 15-year-old are charged with aggravated burglary after they allegedly stole 3 loaded guns, jewelry, and rare coins.
Grabbed Dylan in the kitchen, showed him a gun, put it to his head, said, "Take me to your safe and open it up."
Her grandson knows 2 of the suspects from school.
My grandson's friend said, they're gonna rob somebody. And the next day, they came and robbed us.
Police were able to recover 2 of the guns, but the wedding rings and a passed-down $20 silver note may never be found. The Butler County Prosecutor's Office is deciding if it will request the cases be moved to adult court.
They should have never done this, and I hope they learn their lesson.
Hess says she has checked local pawn shops for her jewelry, but has had no luck. Those teens are due back in court in August. Reporting in Middletown, Kristen Swilley, 9 on your side.
We have new video tonight. A truck goes off the road and then crashes into a home. This is in Madisonville. It happened late tonight on Rose Street. Now, police tell us a 16-year-old drove off the road while speeding. She is recovering from minor injuries at Cincinnati Children's. That home has minor damage.
New at 11, a family travels hundreds of miles so their 2-year-old little girl can receive specialized care at Children's Hospital. Now, they're without a car.
It goes further than just taking a car. It's affecting our children.
We first brought you this story last night at 11. Someone stole the family's car from the Best Western Hotel in Covington. Police released this surveillance video of the 2 men who might be the suspects in this case. And tonight, we're hearing from that family for the very first time. 9 on your side's Jake Ryle joins us now live with the interview you will see only on 9 on your side. Jake?
Well, Craig, that Fernandez family traveled from just outside of St. Louis here to Cincinnati Children's Hospital for their 2-year-old daughter's surgery. And then they were staying here at this hotel in Covington where they were staying. Their car was stolen in the middle of the night.
Rayleigh is 2, but going on 3.
She's a regular kid that likes to run around and play.
And she's ready, along with her little sister, to tackle life's biggest obstacles.
A great personality, just goofy, fun. She's just so easygoing, especially with everything that she has going on.
Her smile evident.
From day one, she's been a fighter.
Kristen Fernandez, Rayleigh's mom, says her daughter has achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. And they went to Children's for an airway surgery on July 15th.
The procedures went good. Our hotel stay was a different story, though.
The video from Covington police of 2 suspects Monday morning has this family in disbelief.
It's hard to
see somebody take a car that has handicap plates, 2 car seats, and a stroller in the back.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy.
Inside their white 2016 Nissan Pathfinder.
The underneath, we specifically got this stroller because it has so much space for her suction machine, which is a life-sustaining medical supply when your kid has a trach.
This family hours away from home already, and yet another obstacle.
Your car it's one thing, but when it comes to your kids, that's when it really affects you.
Rayleigh, not yet in school, already teaching this family a lesson, hoping for the best in this tough time. And the family has set up a Facebook fundraiser to help cover the cost for that stolen equipment that they need so bad. And we've put the link up on WCPO.com as well as up on my Facebook page, Jake Ryle, WCPO. For now, reporting live in Covington, Jake Ryle 9 on your side.
All right, Jake, thanks so much for bringing us their story. We are following developing news overseas tonight. North Korea launched 2 short-range missiles. So that's according to South Korean leaders. The country's Joint Chiefs of Staff say the objects traveled 267 miles into the Sea of Japan. Japan's defense ministry says it has not detected signs of any immediate threat.
Developing tonight, lawmakers in Puerto Rico say they are ready to start impeachment proceedings against the governor. This follows days of protests involving thousands of people. The protests began after leaked messages among members of the governor's inner circle included sexist, homophobic, and profanity-laced remarks. The impeachment process could begin as soon as tomorrow.
What a day around the tri-state today. Looks like another nice one for tomorrow before we start to see some changes. In our 9 first warning update, we show you that we've got some sunshine to start the day in your commute, although I do think a couple of spots may end up with a little bit of fog. We're real close with that temperature and dew point around Lunkin and up by Hamilton. So if you normally get up in the morning, maybe a little bit of fog on these occasions, you just might see some. Otherwise, it's sunshine throughout the day and really pleasant, mild temperatures. It looks like a really nice day setting up. As for right now, we're sitting in the 60s. Some of the lower 60s might be the places where we could see a little bit of fog in the morning. I'm coming back to talk about the changes, though, that are right around the corner in a couple of minutes, guys.
All right, Steve, see you in a little bit. Tomorrow, one of the family members, that is, facing charges in the Pike County massacre will be in court. Rita Newcomb is accused of helping cover up the crime. Her daughter, son-in-law, and her grandsons are accused of killing 8 members of the Rodin family in 2016. Another family member, Frederica Wagner, was previously accused of trying to cover up that crime. The state dropped the charges against her last month. A prosecutor said the state just couldn't meet the speedy trial requirement in her case, but could refile the charges later.
Now at 11, the aftermath. Robert Mueller testified for hours today about the special counsel's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election and whether the president obstructed justice. Republicans, they are claiming victory in the wake of the hearing. Democrats say they're not done. The House Judiciary Committee now says it will sue to get more information about Mueller's report. All of this nearly 2 years after the special counsel first went to work.
As you know, in May 2017, the acting attorney general asked me to serve as special counsel.
Former special counsel Robert Mueller taking the stand in back-to-back hearings before 2 House committees, answering questions about his 22-month investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election and the Trump campaign.
Why didn't you subpoena the president?
The reason we didn't do the interview is because of the length of time it would take to resolve the issues.
And what about total exoneration? Did you actually totally exonerate the president?
No.
Republicans took aim at Mueller's reputation.
It was not the special counsel's job to conclusively determine Donald Trump's innocence or to exonerate him.
GOP members attacked Mueller's team and questioned how the investigation began. Mueller said little about that, and he didn't hold back when it came to his concerns about Russian election interference.
And that aspect of our investigation that has and would have long-term damage to the United States.
After the hearing, President Trump declared it a win for the White House.
For 3 years, all nonsense. So this was a very big day for our country. And you could say it was a great day for me, but I don't even like to say that.
In the second hearing, Mueller walked back a statement from his first hearing that indicated there was enough evidence to prosecute the president. Mueller telling lawmakers his office did not reach a determination about whether the president committed a crime.
You got to get blood flowing in the heart throughout the body, okay?
All right, straight ahead here, jumping into action. Take a look. The Ohio police officer who rescued a baby by performing CPR.
Warning before you swipe, the new feature on a popular dating app to make sure all users are safe.
And don't waste your money. Netflix is about to say goodbye to a lot of popular shows and movies. John Matarese explains why and what's going away.
And celebrating 70 years of WCPO. Tomorrow night, we are airing a 1-hour-long 70th anniversary special. Watch right here on 9 on Your Side and on WCPO.com starting at 7 o'clock. We'll take you back in time. We'll show you how WCPO got started and the big events covered along the way.
9 on Your Side at 11 is back right after the break.